Hello and welcome to an all-new Geek World Order video. Randy here, and today we are taking a look at another Transformer. It's a new year, so let's take a look at a new Transformers figure. This is the Transformers Legacy United Tasmania Kid. That's right, we're going a little obscure here, and we're going to the Japanese Beast Wars continuity. Beast Wars the second, I believe. I always keep forgetting if it's Beast Wars the second or Beast Wars Neo. But this is one of those characters from that genre. So let's take a look here at the Tasmanian Devil mode. So you got the blue eyes here. Really nice facial sculpt. And you do get the jaw does open. So you can get a nice open mouth stance there. He's got, so these front legs are basically no added ability there. And then the back legs are on some ball joints, because those are what actually become the robot mode hands, which I believe is flipped from the original toy back in the day. On the figure that was Snarl in the Beast Wars line, the back legs were actually the solid state ones. Then you've got the gun here, the trigger. So overall, not too bad. So let's take a look here. Got the nice paint app down the back here. Really the only issue you might see is with, there is some exposed robot down here, just for details that used to be in the original figure. But otherwise, it's not bad for a core class figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the transformation here. Just gonna pull the tail out. The back legs, you're just gonna unhinge them. So pull the side panels out, pop the feet around. So come up here and so pull that part kind of can go back, and there's a whole panel that goes back here. Separate out the legs. So you'll pull these forward, and then simultaneously you're going to pull these panels on the side up. That one, just go all the way up in place, straighten the leg out, and then fold out the beast head in half, and it becomes the legs, much like the original figure did back in the day. Yeah, gonna leave that open for a moment. So you're gonna swing that. So once again, you're gonna move the couple of moving parts at one time. Straighten the arm out, gonna rotate and then rotate. He's on ball joints here, so rotate and rotate again. But so basically, you can kind of do whatever you want with the arms there. Gonna rotate the head around, and then going to put that back into place. There's a slot in the tab that just does that, and then you can just flip that down, and there is Tasmania Kid in the robot mode. So let's take a look here. So he has that sculpting of what was in the original figure back in the 90s. This was the jaw of the beast mode. It flipped up that way. They had to get a little different with the engineering, and then this foot here, the feet. When this flipped out, it was actually the teeth of the Tasmanian Devil. So they had to change it slightly, but but you still get where the head becomes the feet. Overall, the proportions are there. And then get a nice clean backpack, because on the original toy from the 90s, the feet were actually like down here, and you flipped them up because they were the back legs on that toy. But here, the and you can kind of just slide them in and kind of push them together. But overall, it's a very clean backpack for what it is. And then, so this part, there's the gun, which kind of a short barrel rifle there. Okay, yeah, it doesn't go there. So what you're gonna do is basically on either arm, on the underside here, you have the port. So basically the gun's gonna go in there. And you can have it so that it's under, or you can kind of rotate the arm so it's kind of on the side. So there's a little better look at kind of the blaster and where it stores. So you can kind of have it underneath the arm like that, or you can kind of move it to be like kind of at the side of his arm. Yeah, it's a little easier to do it in the robot mode. Just have it straight out, or you can always kind of flip it up and it be that. So there's a few options to kind of what to do with the gun. The head sculpt, so it does rotate 360, and it's got some back and forth to it, so you can kind of, and then if you flip that out, you do have the option of the head going a little further back. But that does not particularly look great, so it is a cleaner look if you just have that panel pop down. So as far as posability, overall, you can rotate. So so the arms do clear the panels, but you guys make their out to the side fully. Yeah, you're gonna have a little less maneuverability. He's on ball joints, so you can go pretty far, but yeah, the backpack is gonna work kind of not in favor of the articulation there. Now, he does have, which is a nice added feature even on a core class, he does have the ball joint here, so he does have ankle tilt. I think that's one of the kind of the stronger pieces here. So it does allow for some decent dynamic range, but you kind of got to make sure, you know, you can put the feet out. Decent posability. I think the shoulders are, yeah, okay. So yeah, there might be a little limitation on the shoulders, but overall, not too bad. You can at least get a halfway decent. You can get a halfway decent kind of run and gun pose out of him. But yeah, just make sure you are gonna have to balance him a little bit because the backpack can cause some issues there. Just kind of shift the weight properly. So yeah, even right there, he's just kind of, so there is a little bit of limitation in how you can actually pose him, just kind of where some of the weight distribution lies. But overall, this is actually a pretty good figure. I still like it. It's a core class figure, so a lot of ball jointed articulation, but that's okay. I like this articulation. It's fun. It's a fun little figure. I'm glad I have it. Nice to see that Transformers is stepping into some of the deeper ends of its character availability. So I'm all for this figure. So that'll do it for this review, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff that helps the algorithm, and I will see you next time.